I've often talked about the way I eat, but I've never actually literally talked about the way I eat. So I'm going to try to put this out here real quick on voice and see how y'all like it. Basically, what I do is I wake up in the morning, prepare some of my cold brew coffee that I prepared actually the day before, but I put it in bottles so I could drink it the next morning. I fill up a cup of ice and I put my cold brew in it, and then I also start a sweet potato at the same time. I put that in the toaster oven. I bake it for about 2 hours or so, and while that's baking, what I do is I also put in a glass jar full of raw nut. I bake that for probably like 20-30 minutes, and while that's baking, I eat frozen banana or a banana that's fully ripe. And the method for my breakfast is pretty much just like that. Then I eat my banana, then until I'm done eating my banana, I usually drink a cup of cold brew coffee, then I get another cup of cold brew coffee and grab my mixture of nuts. I eat my baked mixture of nuts, then I don't eat for probably an hour, 2 hours, and then I get my sweet potato out after I let it cool off for probably 20-30 minutes so it collects the moisture and the outside isn't so crispy, because that's how I like it. And then after I eat that, I usually sit there, eat that with whatever's left of my cold brew coffee. I constantly drink water the rest of the day. Try to drink as much as I can, but really just when I'm thirsty, but it results in plenty of water because also the fruits and vegetables are obviously filled with water too. And then throughout the morning, I eat fruit, rice, and potatoes. And I usually eat the fruit before the rice and the potatoes. What I do is make sure I don't eat any fruit, rice, potatoes, or anything like that after the first 8 hours after I wake up, which is on the explanation of plenty of times that I've already put out. And then after the 8 hours, I don't eat any more of the fruit, nuts, potatoes, or rice. And then I only eat vegetables. And then I usually eat vegetables right after the 8 hours. And then also after a couple more hours after that, I usually take a break and then I stuff in a little bit more veggie. Basically, I'm finished eating completely after 12 hours of eating. I make sure of it. If I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm done eating at 4 p.m. If I wake up at 3 a.m., I'm done eating at 3 p.m. And obviously so on. It's as easy as that. You get used to it. It isn't like I gotta sit here and write down times or anything. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty self-cut and dry, simple. Once you get used to it, it's as easy as you cooking a meal for your family and sitting down at a certain time of day. Seems very difficult for me. As that seems difficult for me, this probably seems difficult for you. If I'm traveling, what I do is fill up food thermoses with the hot food. Basically, there's little tricks that you can travel with your food easily, and you get used to that too. And if you know your day, it's pretty simple. Now, if you get a surprise in the day, that could happen in anybody's life. Even if you're doing the typical cooking a meal every day at 5, 6 o'clock, you could always get an emergency that rushes you out, and then you got to eat fast food, which is just horrible, which I never do. That's my explanation verbally. Hope y'all like it. Hope you want more of it because I kind of like talking. So kind of get bored with the whole type and everything. Let me know if you like it by just liking, sharing, and if you got a comment or you want to just ask a question or something, just do so. All right, thanks. Have a healthy life, awesome day. Just try your best to be your best. See yous.